comedian Chelsea Handler is forced into apologizing for posting a clip of a conversation with Louis Farrakhan. The actual clip itself was speaking on racial injustice, and she put the clip on Instagram. She supported it, she backed it, she had it on there for several days before she basically got pressured into taking it down. Not only taking it down, but apologizing for it as well. So, a little bit of information about who Minister Louis Farrakhan is. He's a black nationalist. He's the leader of Nation of Islam, and some people do see him as a bit abrasive. People call him an anti-Semite. People call him homophobic, and me personally, I don't agree with everything that the man has to say, but whenever we talk about this particular clip on the Donahue Show, if we just keep it isolated in this instance, these anti-Semitic claims were taken out of context. So they played a clip of him saying that he didn't say Judaism was a gutter race, but he referred to it as a gutter race or a gutter religion. So obviously not a good thing to say, but he wasn't calling necessarily Judaism a gutter religion. He was speaking on the country of Israel and how they use the Torah and Judaism in corrupt ways in their country, in his eyes, in his opinion. And it's similar to, if you may have heard in America, how, let's just bring this example up, slaves, you're enslaved for over 300 years, and then you're given a religion to worship and read. You're given Christianity to follow, and then you're freed, and this is all you know. So, I mean, similar but different. And like I said, he is a Muslim. He's a black Muslim. He's the leader of Nation of Islam. So he reads the Quran. The Quran and the Torah aren't too different in terms of the book itself. So his words were taken out of context. And Chelsea Handler herself is Jewish. She's Jewish, and she didn't see these comments or remarks as offensive whatsoever. She listened to the substance of what he had to say about racial injustice, and you can look the video up on YouTube. It's the Donahue Show. It aired in 1990. This particular episode, it's about an hour and a half long, and there's dialogue not only between him and the host, but there's dialogue with the audience as well. And it's really nice to see, but at the same time, it was in 1990, so although it was meaningful dialogue to be had at that time, you can see that it was probably like the first of its kind, you know, like black folks and white folks in a studio audience just kind of just speaking how they felt. So the dialogue was necessary, but the things that were said were kind of just completely two opposite ends of the spectrum. Personally, I wish she didn't apologize, because she watched the video, she posted it, she genuinely felt compelled to post this video on her Instagram. She commented on it, she defended why she made the post, and yet she still folded and apologized. And for her to be Jewish herself and to still understand the situation and the plight of black folks the best that she could, and to actually try to get understanding, that's exactly what you would want from somebody. And for her to get kind of just, you know, thrown on the bus, condemned for supporting a man like this, you know, I'm gonna read her defending her statements. I'm not gonna read her apology. So let me pull up actually what she had to say, because I guess the backlash must have been real. They must have been messing with her money, but let me see. She says, I thought the message was really powerful. I wasn't thinking about the anti-Semitic thing, but I don't want to take it down because I feel the message was powerful and a lot of people did. So whatever you know, everybody who's complaining about it can go F off, pretty much. She goes on a podcast and basically goes on to further defend her actions. And if you go on to watch the Donahue Show, in 1990, he himself goes on to say the hard ER multiple times in that one show. So it's a sign of the times. And how can you really have somebody fold for trying to really understand the plight of black people in America whenever you have Donald Trump as the president, who's worse than any man that you can follow, any other man that you can follow? He's the worst person to be following.